So today we're going to be using this 3-point hitch auger to auger in some holes for the lean-to post and for some driveway post. So this will make quick work of it. This is a 12-inch auger. So this is a 3-point hitch auger. Just connects to your PTO. PTO drives that motor right there. That motor drives that auger. Connects into your lift arms here. And then the only thing you do is you remove your top link, and this backbone right here connects into your top link. So that's really the only difference. Is most of your implements don't have a top link. This has a top link built in. But this is the auger. You can put different sizes. This happens to be a 12-inch auger, and it just attaches right there. You just unscrew it and pull it off and put a 4-inch, a 6-inch, 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch, I think up to 16 inches. The trick to using these things is that is basically a screw. And if you just lower your hydraulics in the cab and let that thing screw into the ground, you're never gonna get it out. It's gonna be screwed in just like a screw. And as you know, with your tractor, you can't reverse the auger. So what you have to do is you have to lower it down to about right there and then stop your hydraulics and just let it spin and basically strip the dirt. And then lower it back down and take a bite up to about here. And then just keep raising and lowering your bit up and out of the ground and clearing the dirt out. And you're just basically stripping the dirt away. And I need to go 3 feet deep, and 3 feet is right to here. So I got to sink that baby all the way in the ground. So let's go dig a few holes, and I'll show you what I'm talking about clearing the holes and not just letting it auger in. All right, so the auger is in the center of the circle that I painted on the ground. That's my mark that I'm gonna drill in. I'm drilling 2 holes on either side of my driveway to set these posts. The one thing you got to remember about this is you leave the tractor at idle. This is a idle operation. There's no RPMs associated with it. If you get into some harder ground, you may want to bump the RPMs just up a little bit, maybe 100 RPMs or so. But if you run this thing up to 540 like a regular PTO operation, you're going to auger that thing into the ground so fast and you're going to be stuck. So just remember, it's an idle operation. You saw I got into some rock there and it started slowing down, so I bumped it up just a little bit, but I was still able to get down my 3 feet that I needed to get. I just stayed with it, stayed persistent. It went a little bit slower than the previous holes. Let's go over here and look at this bit, and I'll show you why it went down through there. This hole kind of went at an angle. I'm gonna have to true it up manually, but at least it's bored. But you see at the bottom of this 12-inch bit, it's got that tip on the end of it. And then when that tip hits rock, if it's small enough, it'll bust it up and get it out of your way. But there must be a bigger rock down in there that's causing my bit to kick over to the side that it wasn't moving. So I'll just true it up manually. Let's look at this hole. This one's a little bit crooked, but not too bad. Be good enough to set those posts. I drilled a 12-inch hole for an 8-inch post, so I got 4 inches either way. It's the start of my driveway gate. All that out there will be fenced with 4-board black fence, but we're gonna use a hydraulic post driver. I've got a Shaver HD8. There's no way I'm gonna sit here and auger all these holes and have to go back and tamp them and do all that. I'm one person doing the job of 10, so I bought a hydraulic post driver, a Shaver HD8, like I said, and it's just gonna drive those things in. It'll drive a 7.5-inch thick post up to 10 feet long. And so the only reason I'm using this is because the posts that are going here are 16 feet long, because it's gonna be a driveway arch that goes over the driveway with a sign hanging from it, the entrance to the farm. So that's the only reason I'm using this right now. Stay tuned for a future video on the installation of the driveway arch. Thank you for watching.